Hello, students and travelers. Welcome to Casual Conversations with Teacher Kim. Today is Wednesday, the 8th of December, 2021, and we're coming to you from the Pool Party Hostel in Siem Reap, Cambodia. Today's casual conversation is with Anya. Her English speaking skills are great because it is her first language. And do you speak any other languages?
As I'm Irish, I speak Irish, but it's not my native language. I'd use it in school and I'd use it in certain parts of Ireland, but English would be my first language.
Was the language that was spoken at home English or Irish?
It was always English for me.
English for you.
For other people, it would have been Irish.
So you learned when you went to school?
Yeah. When I went to school, it was the first time I learned it.
Oh, not so easy. Which place has been your favorite place to visit so far in your travels?
So I've been very fortunate that I've got to visit a few countries.
Yes.
And I always find this question very difficult to answer.
Well, you can give more than one.
I suppose for me, it comes down to my favourite experiences or,
Yes.
A certain place in a country. So a place that I was amazed by was probably the Great Wall of China, because I got to see it in autumn time and I just thought the colours were amazing. Petra, Jordan as well. That was another moment that I was blown away. And then I was very fortunate to do a safari in Kenya, and that was just amazing.
Wow.
You got to see the animals in their natural habitat. So I'd say they'd be my top 3 moments travelling so far.
Lots of good experiences. Why did you decide to come to Cambodia?
A lot of my friends had been to Cambodia previously, and I'd heard a lot of positive things about it. And it was a country that I felt I didn't know much about. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to come and learn more about the country, the culture, meet the people, experience what it was like here.
Yes. And what do you like about Cambodia?
So far, I have to say I really like the people. I find them very helpful and friendly. And as well, just the nature. We were driving along on the bus and just looking out, it was breathtaking, I found. Just looking out at the green and then the lakes and everything about it I've enjoyed so far. So.
Oh, good. What type of work do you do?
I'm a primary school teacher, so I've taught in Ireland and I was a kindergarten teacher in the UAE as well. So.
And you teach in English or you teach in Irish?
Teaching English, and I also teach Irish as a subject. So.
I see.
When I was working in the UAE, I taught English, maths and science there. So.
Oh, great. And what are some of your hobbies and interests? Travel, obviously, but anything else?
I love to read, so any type of book really, as long as it doesn't really matter. If someone recommends a book, I'll give it a go. Love listening to music, and then obviously, like you said, I do enjoy travelling too, so they would be my main hobbies. Sometimes I'll go running, but not as often as I should.
One of my favorites too. I haven't been for a while. What advice do you have for people who want to improve their English skills?
I found that if you immerse yourself in the language as best you can, even doing activities that we did in school would have been doing games or drama or songs and things like that where you're having fun. I find it's easier to learn the language. Really, I found myself anyway when I was learning Irish that the best way to learn it was to get yourself speaking it as much as possible, and then I found that the reading and all came afterwards because I recognised the words once I was reading them from using them.
Yes, I found that too, not to read and write first, but to listen and try to speak.
Yeah.
And to have fun with it.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to make mistakes either. I find when you're travelling, there's a lot of languages I don't understand, and not to be afraid to say, could you repeat it again? Because it's a learning curve, like anything, just to push yourself into it and give it a go.
Where will you go next?
Hoping to go to Sri Lanka, so I've heard a lot about the country, so I'm excited to go there next and see what that has to offer.
And tomorrow you're going to still be traveling in Cambodia?
Yeah, tomorrow we're going to Bat Humbong.
I see.
I'm excited. I've heard about the Bat Caves, and as well as that, the bamboo train has been recommended to us. So that'd be nice to see as well.
Okay, well, that's it for today. Thank you very much, Anya.
Thank you.
Please tell us which languages you speak in the comment section below. And Jim Rip Leah.